Hello.
Hello, this is episode 2.
Noah and Jayla are talking now.
We are indeed talking now. And we are talking now about Fictional Crushes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is what we were supposed to start with. But I just wanted to mention that we filmed this, 20 minutes after we filmed the first one. We played some arcade games, and I won.
We played Simpson Bowling. It was...
Yes. We played Simpson Bowling arcade game, and I beat Noah by 100 points.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah. Because it was bad. It was worse because he knew how to get, a strike, and I didn't. So he got... his first turn, he got a strike, and I was and I watched him get the strike, and I watched him maneuver the people, and then I went and I was like, oh, here it goes, my turn. And I just kept every time strike.
Cheating.
Literally. I basically did.
Yeah, there's a technique.
Yeah, and I just watched Noah do it, and then figured out, and literally for the rest of the game, I just kept getting strikes.
I just liked playing.
Yeah. It was fun, but I won. Wanted to gloat. Okay. Fictional Crushes.
Marge is pretty hot. Fictional Crush number 1.
Yes. I had nodded. I liked her hair. That was always something I found intriguing.
What, the fact that it was just a tower, or it was blue?
Yeah, it was a tower, and there was always stuff in it. She pulled out a raccoon at one point.
What?
It was her hair reminded me of a purse. And I was like, wow. Because I didn't really like The Simpsons. The only thing I really liked The Simpsons was the Treehouse of Horror episodes.
Those are good.
Yeah, those were the only episodes of The Simpsons I actually liked.
But I think that there was this one episode that was the aliens came in. Honestly,
oh yeah,
the best episode.
That's the first episode.
Is it? No.
No, that was
the first episode was the Christmas one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, where they get the dog.
That was where they get the dog. Did the dog die?
I think it did.
What happened to the cat? Didn't they get a cat?
They got a cat?
They had a cat.
They did? I don't know.
I don't know. I never really watched any of The Simpsons. I've always just looked up. My dad is really my dad loves The Simpsons. So I've always I never really got it. I never liked it. Found it kind of annoying. I only ever liked the Treehouse of Horror episodes because those were wow. One of the episodes I remember in Treehouse of Horror was, it was this one where they were at the school and the lunch ladies were feeding people the kids.
Oh.
Do you remember that one? No,
I didn't watch a lot of them.
Oh, well, that one I remember watching it, and I remember that one terrified me because I have the irrational fear of a Pink Floyd song. It's not a joke. It's I don't even know what it's called anymore. But it's we don't need no education. It's so weird. That one song. Anytime I hear it, I get so panicked and afraid. And I have no clue why. I'm
writing this down. I'm putting this in my notes.
No. Oh, God.
Yeah, no, I have a notepad full of, things to hold against people.
Yeah, that's one anyone can hold against me. If you start playing the song, my dad loves it. And so if he ever would play it as a kid, I just, immediately block my ears and start, screaming. Because I could not... That song scared me. And I think it was because in the music video, it was, the kids in the reform school, and they have these, masks on, and they're, standing on a conveyor belt, and the conveyor belt's dropping the kids down into a meat grinder.
Oh.
Yeah. So I've never liked the song, and it just is so afraid. I don't like that song. That's, I think my one irrational fear. Every other fear I have is justified. But that specific song... I don't know what it is, but it always makes me not great. But there are other...
Hot woman.
I was going to say it differently, but yeah.
We
sidetracked. That's why we started a podcast. Because we sidetrack.
We sidetrack a lot.
We
and
do sidetrack
it goes into interesting conversations.
Like my irrational fear.
Of that one song.
That one specific Pink Floyd.
From what? Pink Floyd? Okay.
It's such a... I don't like it. Even just thinking... in my head I can hear it and it's making me all... Ooh.
Bowser.
Bowser.
What do we think?
I don't know. Because I grew up playing, Mario.
I think he's a DILF. Just my opinion.
Yeah. That I give that vibes. Because doesn't he have, 12 kids?
Yeah.
7, but whatever.
I think they're all adopted except for Bowser Jr.
Yeah. Pretty sure of it, too. But they all look like him.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they're all turtles.
Yeah.
You can't say that all turtles are alike just because they're turtles.
That is
like, you got a snapping mouth, and then you got like those little tiny baby turtles.
Oh my god! When I went to a summer camp,
Mm-hmm.
we would go. There was like this pond.
Mm-hmm.
I'd put my places at 3 places in summer camp.
Mm-hmm.
Actually 4. The woods, where no one could find me or
Oh.
hear me scream. That was what they marketed as at this summer camp. The woods where no one can hear you scream.
That is so odd.
I know, especially to like a 6-year-old or a
Yeah.
7-year-old. But they didn't let you go in until you were like, I don't know, 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
So reasonable, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But I liked the woods. I liked the playground. I liked the pool, and I liked the pond.
Mm-hmm.
And at the pond, there was this rumor that there was a giant turtle, like the entire size of the entire pond, that lived under the lake. And
I
so
don't
I
think
wouldn't.
that's true.
So I don't think it was either, because the counters would always be like, "Oh yeah, it's 29,000 feet long."
That's oh my god.
Like, and I didn't believe, like, I thought it was real, too. And they said there was 2 of them. One was the dad, and this is the one, it had a name, I don't remember the name, but they're like, this turtle junior is living under the lake, and it's the entire floor of the lake is the turtle.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
I think it was to scare us into not going where we couldn't touch the ground.
That's fair.
So we wouldn't drown, because we would go, but that also made me really scared, because they would have boat tipping competitions.
Oh.
So they would take us to the middle of the lake and they'd try and tip the boats. Or like they'd have just regular sailing competitions, and like the directors of the camp would tip over people's boats.
That's so mean.
Yeah, it was a weird place.
Yeah.
My
Speaking
summer
of
camp
turtles,
was, yeah.
What's the woman's sidekick for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Oh my god, yeah.
Do you like the new version of her or the older version of
Okay.
her, where she was a redhead?
So was she not a redhead anymore?
No, she's black now.
You can't see my face of absolute shock.
It's in the reanimated one. It's on Netflix.
Oh, I gotta watch it now. Because, okay.
It's good. I haven't watched it, but it's
I
good.
haven't watched it, but it's good.
It's anime version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja
Oh,
Turtles.
I'm gonna watch it now.
Yeah.
But I love Teenage. I grew up watching, like, the version from the 90s.
Yeah.
And then, like, when they made the new version, every day, my brother and I, we would, on Saturdays, we'd watch Power Rangers at 12 and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at 12:30.
Pink Ranger?
I wanted to be the pink Power Ranger.
That's right.
Like, that was a genuine... I really wanted to be the pink one. Just, I don't know why. I don't think I can't even tell you what the show was about.
The movie kind of flopped.
The Power Ranger one?
The second one. I liked the first one.
See, here's the thing. I don't even know there's a movie, because I could not tell you anything about that show, and I watched it every single Saturday.
No, yeah, that's fair.
And I could not tell you a single thing. I couldn't tell you anything. And the only thing I remember from it is going, I want to be the pink one. Which I guess is, I don't even know what it, I remember at one point they were dinosaurs.
Yeah, they were. That was the best version.
That was the one I watched. When they were dinosaurs. Same. And when there was this other guy. Like, thinking back on it now, I'm like, wow, the quality of this was probably really crappy. But
it was literally like rinse and repeat Power Rangers.
Like,
but
I don't even know what Power Rangers is about anymore.
They had this one episode where they all came together.
Yeah,
like,
I was
all
gonna say,
past ones.
Like, there was I could tell you. I remember they were dinosaurs at one point. There was these creaky not clay monster, but weird eccentric costume monsters.
Yeah.
And at one point there was hundreds of Power Rangers, and I think I turned to my brother and went, "Why are there more than 5? Why is there more than them?
It's so
I didn't get it.
Power Rangers is a fever dream.
Yeah, it most definitely is. I liked Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, though. Speaking
of fever, or dreaming, a Poison Ivy, what do you think?
Ooh, yeah. I like Harley Quinn.
Yeah, that's fair. That's so weird coming from you, knowing that I know that you're afraid of clowns.
Yeah, I hate clowns. I don't even know why. I like Harley Quinn, though, mainly because I like her origin.
That's fair. The fact that she was a psychiatrist.
She's a psychiatrist who lost her mind. I love it when people go insane. It's so bad out of context. But I do. When people go insane in, fiction, it makes me, that's so cool. So I like Harley Quinn. I actually don't mind the Joker. I don't mind some versions of the Joker.
Yeah.
Let me correct that. Some versions of the Joker I cannot stand because I have this really bad fear of clowns.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is rational.
Yeah, it is rational. I'm not afraid of clowns, but I can see why people would be absolutely terrified of them.
I hate clowns so much. And I'm actually kind of nervous because I got a job recently working at a haunted, like, house.
Ooh.
Or, like, a haunted museum. Did I tell you this?
No, not at all.
I thought I did. I told you where I was working.
You did not.
Oh, well, I will. So I got a job working at, like, a haunted thing for October. And there's, like, a whole part of it, which is mostly clowns.
Ooh, are you gonna be part of that?
No? Hell no. Like, if they say you're gonna be a clown in the clown museum, I'm like, I don't need the job. Thank you.
No, how much are they gonna be paying?
I have no idea. They didn't tell me.
Oh, love that.
So here's the thing about me, and I don't know how to have social skills or communicate with people. So I went into the job interview. I'd filled out the application, turned it in, went in for the interview. The entire interview process happened, and then he told me the orientation date, and I still didn't really realize I was hired. Which happened with the first job I got.
That's fair.
The first job I got, I went into the interview and looked at the interviewer, when the interviewer asked you, like, those generic questions of, like, oh, why do you want to work here? I looked at her dead in the eyes and went, I don't. Like, full on, I went, I don't. My parents, I literally said, I don't. My parents just wanted me to get a job. And at the end of the interview, I was hired. And I still work there.
Oh my God.
And I'll constantly bring it up. The manager's like, you don't work as many hours as we would like. And it says, look back on my interview when I told you why I wanted to work here.
Yeah.
Then you'll find out why I don't work many hours. You'll see right there.
I mean...
Might get fired, but...
You might, maybe.
They haven't fired me yet, and it's been almost 3 years, so...
My McDonald's will never fire me.
No.
Because I'm just too good at my job.
Really?
Yeah, simply.
What is your job?
What is my job? I literally just cook everything.
You make all the McDonald's?
Pretty much, yeah. I don't fold or wrap any of this. Well, I'm learning how to do that. But I just cook everything. And so it's like... if your food tastes like heaven, it's because I made it. Bro.
I dropped my ring. I'm not really allowed to eat fast food. So I don't think I've really ever had food from McDonald's other than, like, the French fries. But the French fries I like.
The French fries are good. I don't have any... I learned. I know how to do it. So if I need to, I can. But I really just don't take any part of that whole upfront. Because usually it's the people that are taking orders or giving out the food that are doing it. But I can't say anymore because I'm legally contracted.
Legally contracted not to say anything.
Yeah, no, I can't. Especially with that little thing, you know, recording
every word we say.
Yeah, and if I say it and put it out onto the internet, it will, I don't know, I'll get fired.
So don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Just don't do that.
Yeah, just don't say how they make everything because, you know, I can't. Because
the McDonald's secret trade must be kept secret.
Ronald McDonald, kind of ugly, though.
I'm afraid of Ronald McDonald. I don't like him. He puts me on edge. And I don't... Clowns, man.
The Hamburglar, though?
A Hamburglar? I don't know what that is.
Man. Shame on you for not knowing your McDonald's lore.
No.
The purple creature? Oh my god, that thing has curves.
Purple creature. What is the purple creature?
I don't know what it's called, but there's a purple creature in like the old McDonald's like 90s to early 2000s. Like advertising is great.
Giant purple people eaters.
What?
Do you know what those are?
I know the song.
Giant purple people eaters.
I know the song.
One-eyed, one-horned, giant purple people eaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have to say at that point is just the one. I have a giant stuffed animal of a giant purple people eater.
Really?
Yeah, because when I was in kindergarten, I was obsessed with them.
Is it like a brand? Like what is it?
I don't know. It's just a thing. I'm pretty sure it's just a thing. Because all I know is one day when I was in like kindergarten, I got a stuffed animal from like this. I went to an arcade and I won it, and I was told it was a giant purple people eater. Because it looked like a giant purple people eater.
Was it purple?
Yeah, and it had one eye and it had one horn.
Okay, yeah.
And it had wings because they fly.
Of course.
I was like, well, I guess it's a giant purple people eater.
Did it have a mouth?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
It was a giant purple people eater.
Yeah.
Probably still have it somewhere.
A little bit like jumping to conclusions. Maybe even a little bit racist, but Jayla.
Yeah.
Probably a giant one-eyed purple people eater. Yeah, that was the word. I was about to cuss and swear and say bad things.
Don't say bad things.
I
Those
can't.
are bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's my advice.
Mm-hmm. That's your every podcast episode.
Every podcast gotta give some words of wisdom.
One advice. Mm-hmm.
One advice, words of wisdom. And my advice to you today is don't say bad things. They're bad. That's Jayla's advice.
Rogue the Bat, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Rogue the Bat. I don't know much about my Sonic stuff. You're gonna
pull it up. Get your phone out. Pull it up.
Okay. My phone is still cracked.
Still cracked.
Still cracked.
From last episode,
20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Who am I looking up?
Rogue the Bat.
Okay. Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm struggling.
Dude, how are we in the same grade?
I don't know.
It's 5 letters.
I do 6.
R-O-U-G. A?
Wait, what?
R-O-U-G-E.
You know what? I'm just sticking with it.
5.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you get it.
I get it.
Yeah, goth. Pretty much.
Oh, I spelled it R-O-A-G-U-E.
How do you got an A in there?
I don't know.
Might just put like an I in the Y. Put the whole vowels in there. A-E-I-O-U and sometimes
I know it's
Y.
gonna have one of them in there. So
yeah, might as well like the Wordle. Might as well just guess.
Yeah,
all
might as well just guess. I was so good at Wordle.
Dude, same.
And actually, that's a lie. Here's my secret revealed to the public. I cheated on Wordle.
You cheated?
If I got 3 wrong, I'd Google it.
I've never cheated once in my life.
Yeah, I cheated on Wordle every time.
It would be either I lose or I win.
But I actually got really close. So, okay, when I would cheat, it would be because I would have like 4 letters. And that'd be after like 3 tries. But I am very bad at spelling. Like, I failed every single spelling test I've ever taken.
I can't relate. I was forced to look at the dictionary for studying.
Yeah, no, I failed spelling so much that I was in an assisted learning program.
What?
Because I couldn't, and it was for reading.
You still can't spell, too.
Still can't spell.
R-O-A-U-G-E?
Yeah. I like to think I'm better.
Rouge?
Yeah, I do not, my English teacher literally once was like, I don't understand, I bet you wrote a really great essay, but you hand wrote it, and your handwriting's bad and you can't spell.
Yeah, also that was also the thing with the, like, the document against Cavi.
Oh my god.
For the suing. Oh my, you spelt I couldn't read your handwriting.
I once tried to unofficially, unlegally sue my friend for, I don't even know why, I just felt like doing it.
Yeah.
So, and I made a document about it. And my handwriting is illegible, and I cannot spell.
Yeah, the words are spelled, so it would fail in a court of law.
Yeah.
So not because like
my points were invalid.
Yeah, or it would just be complete like.
It's just because you don't understand.
Yeah, you can't. The best lawyer in the world
would not be able to understand. It'd be thrown out as evidence because like we don't know what this says.
Yeah.
This is hieroglyphics.
Like they'd have to get a detective on the case to be like try to like
to
decipher. Yeah.
I cannot imagine like someone in like 100 years digging up my writings.
That's like crazy to me to think that there's people after us.
Yeah, there probably won't be.
Because
we're going to destroy the earth. But if there were people after us, I'd find it so amusing to just watch them try to... They'd think emojis were modern-day hieroglyphics.
Oh my god, yeah.
Emoji. Imagine if someone... Okay, here's this to the world. I have a question of the world. Here's my question. If somebody dug up your phone and, like, looked through it, what would they think about humanity?
Yeah.
Because my phone... They would think that I was just... I don't even know. They think all humanity were, like, serial killers. Like, if someone... Imagine if, like, a historian in, like, 100 years' time looked at your search history.
They think that I like reading. I just read a lot.
Just good at education. Mine would think so many weird questions.
Or, okay. There's probably, like, at least one or, like, a couple times where I've looked up really obvious things. Like
most of my
these people did not know how to measure foot to inches. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, like what is wrong with these people?
Yeah.
These are modern day conversions. My would usually consist of just random words spelled wrong, and then when I would Google it, the correct spelling would be like, did you mean? And then I would click on, yes, I did mean. And then I type the correct spelling in. That's what I do.
That's sad.
Yeah, I'm bad.
I usually just like click on the word, and then if it is spelled wrong, I like use the autocorrect.
Yeah. Oh, but my spelling is so bad. Autocorrect doesn't even know what's going on there. Like, it's so bad. If I spell, my spelling's bad when I spell words so wrong that autocorrect says there is no other option.
Human-made AI, that knows every word in the dictionary.
Doesn't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you spelled dog wrong.
Yeah.
Did you?
Probably. Okay, I probably added an extra G at the end.
Probably.
Because when I write, I do it... my spelling is worse when it's handwritten. Mm-hmm. I don't even know how, but when I'm typing, my spelling it's okay.
It's autocorrect.
Yeah, sometimes. But, like, I don't know. When I write, I think it's because I write really fast. Mm-hmm. Because, like, I was writing something out for Bella, and she made fun of me for, like, 20 minutes because I spelled the word the, TH, line.
You didn't even write the E?
I just wrote a line.
Oh, my God.
I wrote a T, and then I wrote, like, an H, and then there was a line at the end. I was like, that's an E. That's close enough.
That's... Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Speaking of lines, what do you think about people who strictly date 2D, people?
What?
Like, who do you think about people who are, like,
obsessed?
Do
people do that?
People do that.
Oh my... Really?
Yeah, people see a character on a screen and will only, like, fantasize about them.
That doesn't make sense. Mm-hmm. I guess to me, because I don't think I've really ever... Like, this whole thing was, like, fictional crushes, and I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't think I've ever had a real fictional crush.
Yeah.
There have been people I've seen in fiction who I found attractive physically, but I don't think I've ever crushed on anyone.
Yeah, like, I haven't seen, like, I mean, it's really only those people that are, like, really down in the trenches of life. Like, 50-year-olds still in their mom's basement. You have to be at a really low point. I have to be at a really low point to think, yeah, I could be with, like, Mario. Yeah. Because I guess this has always been my looking at it, there is somebody real behind them. Yeah. And that person who I am watching through a fictional lens is not who that is. Mm-hmm. Like, if you see, like, I always did it with live action. I did it a lot with the Thundermans. Show, the Thundermans, because I did it with the character Phoebe. I was like, there is a person, like Phoebe and Max. I would think in my head every time they would do something, and I remember, this is how I would justify me really liking characters who were evil, because I would get that, like, well, that person isn't evil. That's words on a page. That person didn't blow up. It's not real. Like, I've always had that distinction, so I don't think I've ever really, even younger kid, I don't think I've even ever had a crush that was fictional. Why are we having this? I don't know. Why? This one was your idea. Okay. It was mostly because there was we had a banger conversation. Yes. Like, just rattling off. Good conversations. Were you in the car too? I don't think I was. No. But you guys talked a lot about this conversation. Yeah, Michael, they had conversations talking about how great this conversation was. Yeah, it was just a bunch of friends in a car, driving down the road after shopping, talking about how there was really hot people. It was mostly just talking about goth women, because a bunch of people, like a bunch of straight men and bisexual people in a car. Just Just talking. Yeah, just talking. A bunch of high schoolers, really. Just a bunch of high schoolers. Yeah, just a bunch of high schoolers. Talking about fictional people. Mm-hmm. And I think we mentioned Nemo. Nemo? No, Nemo's dad. Nemo's dad. I don't know his name. I don't know. Marvin? Oh, yeah! Yeah, Marvin. Like Marvin Gaye, but not. Who? Marvin Gaye. Who's that? Musician. I don't think I've heard any of his music. Yeah, I think... I'm gonna double check it. Yeah, pull it up right now. Because play it on the podcast. I think I won't play a lot of it, but I think he wrote a very recognizable song. Actually play it. I'm not gonna play it. Yeah, edit it in. Marvin. Okay. While she's doing that. I'm just gonna... Okay, guys. Thoughts on Princess Peach. The best way to burn It's okay, I'm turning the volume down on my phone. I didn't realize it was still all the way up. Thoughts on Amy from Sonic. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It's a, I've been feeling trapped, babe. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Marvin Gaye.
I know that.
That's Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
And so I think of Marvin as in Marvin Gaye.
Thoughts of Toad.
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 I liked Toadette.
Okay.
But Toad was pretty cool.
Do we want to just do smash or pass now?
Smash or pass.
Now that we've just... Okay, Toad.
Okay.
Go.
Toad. Pass.
Pass? Okay. Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of logistically how would
Smash.
How, though?
Smash.
Okay, but how? How does it work?
There's a will, there's a way.
His mouth is a giant... Are we talking about
He has
animated? No,
He has
he
hands.
doesn't. No, he doesn't. He's just a circle.
Have you not seen the Pac-Man animated
Are we
series?
talking about the animated series?
We're
or
talking
are we
about
talking
Pac-Man.
like,
We're talking about Pac-Man.
Are we talking... Okay. Pac-Man from the animated series.
Pac-Man from anything.
Oh, but are we talking about actual Pac-Man?
Both.
Okay.
Either or. Leave it to your imagination.
Trying to think of his... I don't know.
His anatomy?
Yeah, now I want to know the Pac-Man anatomy because he is literally just
He has
a
a tongue. He has arms. He has legs in the animated series. He has eyes.
So we're assuming he has other stuff?
Yeah. He has eyebrows.
How does... Okay, because in the animated series there's
He
like
has
hundreds...
a father.
Yeah, there's hundreds of Pac... That's what I was... So is there... How does the Pac... Okay.
How do Pac people?
Yeah, how do Pac people reproduce?
No clue.
That's what I want
I think it's by the pellets.
By the pellets?
Mm-hmm.
They just
I think
take
there's some kind of creature.
I don't know. How do the cars and cars reproduce? That's like a moral question.
Well, think about it. How do you think the cars got there? How do we make cars?
We make them in a factory.
We make them in a factory.
Is there just one factory that produces? But there's baby cars.
Yeah, they're always going to be babies forever now.
But okay, have you ever seen that like picture of like the inside of a car?
What, the inside of the cars? Yeah.
Like you've seen the like anatomy with like
yeah.
the brain and the tongue and that.
Odd.
Like that's so weird.
It's so weird.
But they
I
don't
hate
have
it.
reproductive organs.
That's so weird.
Yeah, they don't have
I get
reproductive organs, so it's.
I mean, the Pixar theory is that like, it's post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
A bunch of
heard
like
the Pixar series.
cars got like consciousness imbued into them. Okay, what about the female love interest from Cars?
The female love interest.
The blue one.
The blue one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Smash?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smash.
We
Okay.
both had the like realization
Yeah.
of what was happening.
Okay, have you seen Top Gun, yes or no?
No.
Tom Cruise, then.
Tom Cruise.
Smash.
I'm gonna Google a picture.
What?
Yeah, I can't make a judgment if I don't know what I'm looking at. Hold on.
Tom Cruise is so ooga.
Tom Cruise.
Cruise.
It's kind of old. Yeah. It's kind of old.
Okay, well, he's old now, obviously.
Yeah, but he is. I'll go with that one.
Mm-hmm.
That one's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Oh, this one's of him younger.
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt, yeah, definitely.
Okay, Chris Pratt from the Jurassic World.
Ooh. Yeah, still.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, still.
Yeah.
Even more so.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Such a good movie. Oh my god.
I love Guardians.
I can't wait till the third one.
I know, I'm so excited.
It looks so good.
You've been watching She-Hulk?
No.
That's good.
She-Hulk?
She-Hulk. There's
Smash.
only 2. Yeah, smash She-Hulk. Yeah. So there's only 2.
Aren't they super short episodes though?
They're 30 minutes and there's only 2.
Oh my god.
And it's giving me like WandaVision flashbacks. Because those were only 30 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they were like 50. Or only the newer ones, right?
It was, no. I think they were very short in the beginning. And I did think they get longer because of the way like time progressed. So that was I loved that show because they used for the first 2 episodes cameras, audience, film tactics, lighting, costumes, all from 1950s.
I know. Amazing.
And that made me you can tell I want to be a film producer.
Yeah.
You tell by me being like, that's so
Nerd.
cool.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Nerd.
L.
Nerd.
L. Who was I? Okay. Candace, Phineas and Ferb.
I don't know.
'Cause
I feel like she'd just be complaining.
Yeah, she's.
She would not make a good.
There was this one episode of Phineas and Ferb that I was watching very recently with my parents, and it was like Candace turned emo, and my mom and dad and brother all looked at me and went, "Jayla, that's just like you."
Yeah, it's you.
That's literally you. Like every time she would open her mouth, they go, "Yeah, that's absolutely you."
Yeah, that's just bullying.
Yeah, and I was like, seriously? It's like we get it. Because, it wasn't even, actual emo. It was, the over-the-top dramatic dark hair and the eyes, I hate everyone. And they were like, Jayla, that's you!
It's you!
It's you! Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, have you watched, Adventure Time?
Adventure Time, come on,
Princess
grab
Gubblein.
hands. Yeah.
Princess Bubblegum.
Didn't she get cool?
Yeah, she did get cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I like her when she got cool.
Yeah, when she wasn't emotionally manipulative of Finn.
Yeah, I didn't like her before that, but when she got cool, I liked the vampire. I don't remember.
Marceline?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's awesome.
I liked the vampire.
Ice King?
Who?
Ice King?
That guy annoyed me.
Smash.
Really?
Yeah, all the way.
Pass.
What?
Stop.
If you saw him, okay, his younger version.
There's a younger?
Yeah.
I don't really remember much.
I watched all of it in a week.
Really?
And it was so good.
I wanted to watch it, but I just didn't.
It's on Hulu.
Yeah, it is.
It's banging. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that because I want to watch it.
You're just lying. You're not gonna look into it. I do the exact same.
I'm gonna say I want to look into it. Yeah. All right.
You better watch the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing.
That one I do actually want to watch because I loved Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Mm-hmm. I loved it so much. I think there was a new one that was made in 2015-ish.
The movie or the cartoon?
The cartoon. Mm-hmm. They did a remake in 2013, 2015. Mm-hmm. And that one I watched it religiously. Mm-hmm. Up until the point where they lived not in New York City anymore. Yeah. And then I was like, this is dumb. Go back to New York.
Yeah, back to New York.
Go back to New York. And the blue one was all
Donatello?
Yeah, no, that was the purple one.
Raphael, Mikey, Donatello, Leonardo,
mm-hmm. The leader, mm-hmm. was living in a farmhouse and was all I hate I was like, dude,
that's so
go back to fighting the people.
Oh, in the anime, they also have superpowers.
Okay, I want to watch the anime now.
So Donatello has teleportation powers.
I love him even. Donatello is my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Either that or it's Leonardo, but I forget because the blue and the purple. I'm a bit colorblind.
Yeah, the purple one is Donatello.
Yeah.
And I love Donatello, but I think I'll be honest with you. Mm-hmm. I think I did have one fictional crush, and it was of Michelangelo / Donatello. I think those were it.
I get that.
But I don't even think I was fictionally crushing. I was like, I love those guys. Those guys are cool. I want those guys. But I don't think it was any way because I was 7. But I did always love those guys.
What about Luigi?
Luigi? Mm-hmm. I like Mario.
Better? What?
Yeah, Luigi's kind of...
Luigi's better.
I don't know.
I love Luigi. He's funny.
He is funny, but he's kind of I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Scared?
Yeah.
What? That's cool.
I don't know. I've always liked... I liked Toadette and I liked Princess Peach. Mm-hmm. Those ones were
always... What about Daisy?
Daisy was okay. I didn't really like Daisy. I prefer Princess Peach to Daisy.
Mm-hmm. Can't relate.
Oh, what's the name of Yoshi's friend?
Yoshi. Oh, I have no clue. Yeah. Birdo?
Yeah, I think it was Birdo.
Yeah, it is Birdo. The pink one, yeah.
Yeah, I liked Birdo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Birdo's kind of whack, in my opinion. The way that they started out as just an enemy, and now they're actually a character.
Yeah, Birdo was cool though. I always liked Birdo.
Mm-hmm.
What else was I thinking of?
Misty
from Pokemon. Yeah. Misty, okay. Out of all of the friends Ash Ketchum makes, Misty is the one that I liked the most.
Mm-hmm. Kanto was such a banger.
Kanto and Johto were my favorites. Every other one, I was like, X and Y was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. X and Y was cool.
That was when it went, everyone got re-interested into it.
I liked X and Y, and I liked Kanto and Johto. Mm-hmm. All that stuff in the middle, I was kind of about. Mm-hmm. I did
It's so weird, because now they're revisiting all the other stuff, and it's it's not even an actual TV show.
My brother liked Aloha, and I didn't.
It's good.
So my brother and I would watch all of it, and I've been trying to rewatch it, but I guess Netflix, but I'm just so confused about the order because they all have different names. It doesn't just start as Pokemon this year. That's what my request is. Just make Pokemon and then just go in order. Mm-hmm. Just make them different seasons. But there's so many. Because every time they went to a new region, except for Kanto and Johto, they made a new series.
Yeah.
It was a new version of Pokemon, and I was like,
Kanto lasted a while, didn't it?
yeah, because they did Kanto and they did Johto.
Yeah.
In the same series. Or they basically, Johto was the first of them making a new one, but they kept Misty and Brock.
Yeah.
And then after he left Johto, he left behind Misty and Brock. And I always found it funny when watching it, because I remember he'd always get the, as I called it, the, like, representative female character, who was always, like, there was always just one. Up until X and Y, where they had the little sister.
Yeah.
But she didn't have any Pokemon. Like, she was just...
No, didn't she have the
she had
the
one.
Dene?
Yeah, she had, like, one, and then she just kind of hugged him. Like, I always loved the... Because usually the female character is always hugging that Pokemon. Like, and that was always what it was. No matter
Serena
what.
was kind of cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
Smash.
Just keep going back to it.
Yeah.
Never stopping.
Cynthia, Smash, yeah.
Yeah.
The ice gym leader from the Sword and Shield. If you've seen her, Smash.
I gotta try and... I don't really remember much.
Hot. Awooga.
What was the one? I liked... Okay, it was... It's just still Misty again. But it's like a Misty from a movie with, like, a different voice actor. But it's still Misty. It was from, like, the Mewtwo movies. They had a different voice actor for Misty.
God. The Mewtwo movie was so good.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Mewtwo is probably my second favorite Pokemon. My first favorite is Eevee, but...
Honestly, it goes, like... For starters, it has to be, like, Totodile all the way.
Oh.
I love Totodile.
What's your favorite of, like, the original starters?
Original? Probably Charmander.
Same! I like
him.
Charmander.
But if I'm going for, like, a fun, like, playthrough or something, I'm gonna go with, like, Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur?
Because it's so cute.
Yeah, it is cute.
Yeah.
I would always go Charmander, though. No matter what. From the start. Always.
What about the new ones? Have you seen the new ones?
No, I haven't.
Look it up right now.
What's it called?
Scarlet and Violet.
Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet.
It's coming on soon, actually. I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna play it. It looks so fun.
Ooh, these are cool. There's a cat one!
Yeah, there's a cat one. Sprigato.
Oh. Usually I always go with fire types, but...
Sprigato, Fuecoco, and... I don't remember his name.
Hang on, I'm looking it up. I'm just trying to... Ah, what's happening?
I want to say Quaxley, but I'm wrong.
It is a duck.
It is a duck, I know that. He looks cool. I love their designs.
Quaxley, you were right!
Quaxley? Oh my god, I'm so good at this.
Yeah, you were right.
Yeah, I know all of my Pokemon.
Yeah, that's more than I know, which is strange.
If you showed me a Pokemon, I could probably name it.
I have a box.
Except for, like, one, probably.
Yeah. I can get really the names of all of them. I can get you their types, usually. But, like, that's color schemes. So, what's your favorite, like, Pokemon type?
Type?
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to go with Dark.
Yeah. I like Dark or Mystic, or, like, Fire.
I like Psychic, too.
Psychic's
I like
cool.
Noibat. Noibat is my favorite Pokemon ever, and I use both of those.
My favorite Pokemon ever is Eevee.
Why?
Because I like Evolutions.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't even have a favorite Evolution. I love all of them. Like,
they need to make new ones, honestly.
Yeah, make more. Make more. I love them all. Did you ever play Pokemon Go?
Yeah, of course. I still play it sometimes.
Really?
I pull it up when I'm bored at work.
I would play Pokemon Go every day.
Every day?
Every day. No matter what. I would get in a car with my dad and my brother. We'd all pull out Pokemon Go on our phones and we'd drive around like big cities.
No, I actually walk.
We wouldn't walk. We would drive around big cities and we'd pull over on like gyms and we'd fight the gyms and then we'd pull over at like stops, or if it was like in walking distance, we'd walk. We wouldn't really walk. We'd drive a lot though. And we'd get all the stuff. And I only ever played it to get every single available evolution. And when they like updated it, I was like, there's more!
There's more!
There's more, gotta find them, gotta get them.
It was so boring when there was only like the Kanto ones.
Yeah, it was a bit. I didn't start because I didn't have a phone when it first came out or anything to use. So I always played on my dad's phone through my dad and his like account.
They wouldn't let me get it, my parents.
I ended up it was the first thing I installed. Literally, I can go back in my old photos and I can show you exactly what happened. I got a new phone. First thing I did was I took a selfie because I was 12 years old and I was like, this will make me cool. So I took a weird selfie with like those weird lips. Yeah, like
the duck lips?
The duck lips,
Uh-huh.
yeah. I took a selfie, took a picture of my mom without her knowing.
Of course.
And then I took a screenshot of catching my Charmander.
Awesome.
For the first time.
I think they give, like, so many options now. Like, for the
Yeah.
Pokemon starters.
Yeah,
Because there's... I
so
think they're
many.
up to... I want to say Unova, the
Ooh,
Froakie region.
wow.
Oh, no, Aloha, actually.
They're in Aloha?
I think so, yeah.
That's pretty far.
That is pretty far, yeah.
Well, I mean, the game's been out for a while.
Yeah.
Like almost 5 years
I think
now.
it's only, like, a few of them, not all of them, though.
It's been out for almost 5 years now, so...
Yeah, I mean,
it
they
makes
have
sense.
some of the, like, regional variants of the,
Yeah,
other stuff,
I think they always... Okay, when I stopped playing, they did have, like, Aloha versions, but they didn't have much of, like, the Aloha actual Pokemon. So, that's when I stopped playing. Because, I don't know, I just got bored with it, I guess.
That's fair, yeah. It gets boring so quickly.
Yeah, it is. I started playing it when there was all the hype for it.
Yeah.
When, like, everyone was going out, and in, like, the place where we would drive around, and, like, at gyms, there'd be hundreds of people just...
Yeah.
Not even hundreds, not hundreds, but, like, at least
bunch,
15 people just around it trying to get the gym, and it was... That was when it was... Or, like, when it was on the news, because people would, like, get severely injured.
That's so whack that, like, that
I know.
happened.
It's,
like, you can't just look at...
Like,
no,
no,
look up
you
from your phone.
You can't make that... And it's, like, it's just proof of modern times. It's, like, you can't make it up.
Yeah.
Like, something that I always think, like, this feels made up, but it wasn't. Remember those killer clowns?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That felt... Like, if we talked about that, there's no way that
Like,
people
if we
would
just described
believe
it
that.
to an alien, I was like, oh, yeah, at one point in time, there were killer clowns hiding in woods.
Yeah, for a year, there was
For,
killer
like,
clowns.
taking kids and the, like, alien would be like, no, there wasn't. That's not true.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even describe it unless you, like, lived through it. That's the only way people believe it now.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Literally.
And, like, the footage, too.
Yeah, and the footage. But I still think that's, like...
So bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many weird things.
Yeah,
Like,
oh my... Like, we are living in such a weird time with the internet in, like, the 2000s. Oh, my God.
yeah, I always go back and, like, imagine people being like, wow, 2022 is going to be so weird. I mean, think about all the cool stuff they'll do.
Yeah, we'll have cars, and then we'll have, like...
And we'll have flying cars and all this stuff. And instead
We'll
we
have
just have...
jetpacks, but no,
yeah,
we have
and instead we just have coronavirus and people recovering and being like, I don't want to drive a bus anymore.
Yeah, I don't want to drive. I want to be home. I want to be
Yeah.
in my room. I want to be like quiet, and I don't want to work, and I don't want any money.
Yeah, I'm so glad we get to live through this time instead of having to read it in a history book and study it. Like the
That'd
test,
be so boring.
the test on this year would probably not make, or like from 2020, the 2020 that test doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure so many people would fail it.
like which famous creator was the innovator for the movements of, I don't know, what happened in 2020?
What didn't happen in 2020?
Yeah. And the I don't know, movements of
You gotta,
fake bee, like remember those killer bees?
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Killer
Like that just
bees.
did not happen.
Or like that Australia was on fire, wasn't it?
No, it was on. That was true.
That was
was
true.
real. That was real.
That was real.
Yeah, that one was actually happened.
Have you seen that Netflix like special Death to 2020?
No, what is it about?
Oh my, it's just comedians.
Really?
It's like Samuel L. Jackson is the big one I can remember. And he's in there. And who's the guy who plays Steve on Stranger Things? Joe Carey.
Yeah, Joe Carey.
Yeah, he's in it. And they're doing a mockumentary, like a fake documentary about people who lived in 2020.
That's so
And so you got like a Karen.
Mhm.
You got like the realist, like you got like racist politicians. And they actually go through, like they have the girl who played Phoebe on Friends. I don't know her name, but you know who I'm talking about.
No, I didn't watch Friends.
Oh no.
But yeah, no.
Yeah, the girl who played Phoebe on Friends, like she's playing like the secretary of Trump. And like there's this one part that I remember of her being like, yeah, and we just, completely changed all the rules. And they're like, so you did change all the rules? And she's like, I never said that. Show me the tapes. I never said that. And they show her the tapes and she's like, well, that wasn't me, obviously. It's
Yeah, that wasn't
so
me.
funny. Like, you gotta watch that. That's a good one.
I will.
Yeah, it came out on December 31st
Honestly,
of 2020.
Bo Burnham.
Oh,
Inside was such a good point.
Inside was so good.
Yeah.
I loved Inside.
I like the little extras that he has for
Yeah.
that he released this year.
Yeah.
Those were
Those
funny.
are fun.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen much of it yet.
Mm-hmm. I've watched all of it. It was amazing.
It's on my thing of like, you should watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I probably never get to it, but I'm gonna at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And I like. What's your favorite? Have you seen like his other specials?
Bo Burnham? Yeah. I've seen some of them. I haven't watched all of them. I've definitely watched clips, like from a while ago. But
What's
I've
like
watched...
your favorite Bo Burnham song? Just in general.
I don't remember, but I listened to all of his albums, like on Spotify, because they have like all of his comedic bits and everything.
Yeah.
But song definitely has to be Left Brain and Right Brain.
Ooh, I love that one.
Yeah,
that one's
it's
so
funny.
Yeah.
I heard it for the first time and it like cracked me up.
Right brain.
Yeah.
I like
insane.
What's the one? I'm trying to remember. I know, like I can hear the song.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, From the Perspective of God.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one. I feel like there's another one I liked, but can't remember what it was. Did you have a favorite song from Inside specifically?
Inside, they're all really funny.
Yeah.
I like them a lot. I liked the Sokka one.
Yeah. The Way the World Works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that one was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I was I was in a car with Sophia when she first got her license.
Yeah.
When she first got her license and she was driving and her mom was in the car to make sure she didn't crash. And she played Welcome to the Internet by Bo Burnham. And it got to that part. And her mom's face was just like, what are you listening to? Like, why are you listening to this? And I just like sat there being like, welcome to the internet. Like, and Sophia just was screaming it out the whole song. Like, dude, she didn't get it.
I love screaming in the car. It's so funny.
Yeah.
When I'm with Emma or Maddie, I will literally just start barking outside the window and start yelling, "Help! Help!" or "Guys!" or "He's pulling his."
I used to write "help me" on the side of my parents' car.
Yeah, no, I just yell "help."
Yeah, I never had the courage to scream, but I used to write it.
Windows down. Help.
When I rode the bus with you, I used to write on the windows a lot.
Everyone does. Yeah.
And I would write like "help us."
Help.
That was like the bus driver's. Like I would write the bus driver's evil. Or like save us. Like.
Yo,
but
speaking of bus drivers, Miss Frizzle.
I love the Magic School Bus. Miss Frizzle's amazing.
Smash all the way.
I wanted her as my teacher.
Same. She literally could have run the whole school. Like, she taught everything.
I wanted to be in Miss Frizzle's class.
Yeah, but sadly, fictional character.
Fictional. It's not real.
Big L.
It's not real. Big L. Big L's.
I wish I could learn everything from Miss Frizzle.
Yeah. If I was in her class, though, I loved the Magic School Bus episode where they go on a planet and they just leave that kid behind on, like, Jupiter.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh, no. So they they take the Magic School Bus to space to learn about space. And, like, Miss Frizzle gets lost.
What?
Like, they lose her in space.
Dude.
And they're just on the bus on, like, Mars, and they're like, what do we do? We're all, like, 7.
Yeah. That's bizarre.
And she was just on Pluto. This was back when Pluto was a planet.
Pluto still deserves to be a planet. Are you kidding? Bro, it's a planet.
It can try.
It's, okay.
It's a dwarf.
You're short. Do I call you a dwarf? Do I call you a dwarf?
Well, dwarfism is a real thing. And dwarves are real things. I am not that. I'm just a short human being.
Yeah, but you're short.
Yeah, but I'm not a dwarf.
Just because it's a slightly smaller.
But it is a dwarf. That's the difference.
Okay, why don't we classify all the other planets as, like, I don't know, special? Technically, Saturn doesn't even have, like, an actual surface. It's just gas.
Yeah, but it's still a planet.
Yeah, but the whole area is just gas. The rings are
solid.
But that's it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's solid.
But the rings are solid. So, now that I think about it, even, like, everything space where they go to other planets, they land on Saturn. Sometimes they do. In the Magic School Bus, they didn't.
The Magic School Bus is real.
I want to go on the Magic School Bus.
I want to, too. I'm kind of scared of what they do nowadays.
The Magic School Bus would be filed under, like, a health violation.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, totally.
Because doesn't she, like, get one of her students ill? So
Yeah.
they can look at bacteria?
Yeah, she totally poisoned that kid.
Yeah, like, she poisons a kid. Like, Miss Frizzle has got some issues she's got to work on.
Listen, she has her methods for teaching.
Yeah.
I think that's what's most important. Even
and
though
her students enjoy it, except for that one kid.
Yeah, she just keeps killing off children.
She watches them die horrific deaths.
It's like, okay, new enrollment.
New enrollment.
It's like the Willy Wonka. Like they send out a bunch of golden tickets.
Golden tickets
of who gets to be the next victim.
To be the victim.
Yeah.
You just have fun or you die.
Yeah, or like who gets to be enrolled in the next. They should do that with actual college stuff. Just put it in their random lunch meals. I mean, put it in the trays.
Put it on the trays. You get to go to college. Congratulations, kid! You're in Harvard.
Yeah, you're in Harvard now. Good job.
Good job. I was afraid of Willy Wonka.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I get that since you're afraid of clowns.
I was afraid of everything to do with it, though. Even though I feel like it should be...
The chocolate fountain, the blueberry, like, all that?
Yeah. I was afraid of it because I think I would have loved the idea of Willy Wonka, of, like, being a part of, like, to go in an actual chocolate factory. Mm-hmm. But just, like, the Oompa Loompas and all of those things. I think
they were cool.
Oompa Loompas terrified me. And I
What?
Always. They murdered children. Have you ever listened to the lyrics of their songs?
No.
Listen to the lyrics of the Oompa Loompa songs. Mm-hmm. It is terrifying.
Uh-huh.
It's like, bad children die unless they behave.
Yeah, bad children die.
It's like,
honestly, Oompa Loompas, smash.
No. Mm-hmm. Chuck them in the chocolate river and they get to go up the tube to the fire.
No. To the fire?
Yeah, that's where the tube goes.
That went to a fire?
Yeah,
oh,
the
wow.
tube. Or no, the tube I think goes to... Okay, yeah, the tube goes to an incinerator.
Oh, wow.
And so does the bad egg.
Oh, all of them go to the incinerator.
No.
Yeah. What?
No. So, what was it? It was the kid who gets in the fountain. Mm-hmm. He gets sucked up in a tube, and that tube
clogs it a little.
Yeah, clogs it, and because he's a contaminated thing, he gets sent to an incinerator. Mm-hmm. And the other one was the girl with the gum, like the blueberry.
Yeah.
They roll her out to experiment on her before she pops.
Uh-huh.
She's literally about to explode.
Well, they're all alive at the end. No, they're all deformed but alive.
Yeah, but still, like that.
That's all. That's all their fault. That's all their fault.
Don't run a chocolate factory. That place had so many health code violations. It's not even funny. Plus, they all could sue. Mr. Beast did it in like a different way. Mr. Beast had Gordon Ramsay on the set. And? He's not a health code violation.
Well, yeah, but not everything else. Not the marshmallow walls or whatever.
No, but those weren't health codes because he wasn't actually making food there. Mm-hmm. It was just a set for like a movie. If the Willy Wonka chocolate factory was like real, it would have been a health code violation.
I get that, yeah.
And in terms of the universe, it was real. So it was health code violated. And it was also, like, literally child endangerment.
I mean, I guess that.
Because they're all deformed.
Like, at least 1,000 of the chocolate bars that got made with the chocolate that kid got in were contaminated.
The entire batch has to be thrown out because of him.
Yeah. Falling in, like, a little
And the fact that even if... It has to be thrown out because he takes it and, like, puts it in his mouth.
Yeah.
From the river. So, therefore, it has to be...
like thrown away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because of that, it's... Here. Okay, we're back.
Yeah, there was a little bit of awkward silence right there. We had dinner.
We had dinner.
Yeah.
We had dinner, and we just mid-podcast dinner break.
Yeah. It took about, like, maybe an hour.
Yeah. Because my entire family was there, and they just had to talk.
Yeah, it was great though. They were so nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They were. They're fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were almost done, but we just wanted to talk a little bit more
about. Let's just list them off. Let's
no
more sidetracking. Okay, Shigo.
Shigo. Who's that?
Okay, next one.
Just skip over it. Come on.
Terminator.
He's kind of creepy, isn't he?
I think liquid metal. Think about it.
That is
could shape into anything.
That
anyone, yeah. Or maybe that's the cop. I don't remember. Is it Terminator? I don't remember. Okay, next one.
Terminator's the guy with the alien. No, the robots.
Slime.
Slime. Just the
Any slime creature.
Any
Minecraft. Slime from Minecraft.
Slime's from Minecraft.
Yeah, slime from Minecraft.
I was thinking Charlie Slimesicle, but
I'd smash.
Charlie Slimesicle.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah, he's so funny.
I got a little one of his little.
Like,
oh wait, fuck! We're sidetracking.
Oh no, shoot!
I got one of his stickies on my wall. Yeah.
I haven't gotten any of his stuff, but
God, it's so cool. I love it.
Charlie Slimesicle's the best.
I love him.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to look at my surroundings.
Miss Pac-Man.
Smash.
The image of Miss Pac-Man is actually physically very attractive.
Yeah, of course. Look at her. Look at those thighs.
Yeah, she's. Why? Okay.
Awooga.
Do you want to know something actually true? So when what was it? It was 30s when cartoons were being invented. Women were either extremely modest or extremely sexualized. Based on whether or not the animation if it was from California and all those, that's where Disney was, and his people were all on West Coast. Those were more modest, more family friendly, more open to everyone. While East Coast animations were more that's where you get what's her face with the boos and the bippities.
Betty Boop.
Betty Boop. Yeah, she was more sexualized and more.
Awooga.
Yes.
Smash.
With Betty Boop.
Okay, yeah, smash Betty Boop.
Absolutely.
Obviously, yeah. Okay, Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse.
Smash.
Pass.
Mickey Mouse.
Pass.
Smash.
I can't
Goofy.
smash them. Pass. These are my childhood. These people raised me. I can't smash them.
Okay,
What about that guy? Mose from The Simpsons, the guy who sells the beer. He's
Smash.
a pass.
Smash.
A pass.
Smash. I'm desperate.
I'm desperate.
Oh wait, no, I can't say this. My girlfriend. I forgot.
I forgot. I'm
Okay,
gonna.
Samus.
Samus. Smash.
Pass.
Really?
I can't say it anymore. I can't say Smash anymore.
You've decided.
Yeah.
You have to pass them all.
Yeah, I've had a revolution.
The revelation. That's George Washington.
Metallica.
Just the band?
The band, the whole band.
The whole band.
The whole band, all of them.
Pass.
Smash.
I thought you said you couldn't say Smash anymore.
I had to make exceptions.
Exceptions.
LeBron.
LeBron?
Smash.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny.
Pass.
Pass. Jessica Rabbit.
Ooh. That one's a tough one. I don't know.
Smash. I'm sorry, she's just too hot. My girlfriend would agree, probably.
My girlfriend would
honestly,
probably agree.
yeah. That's the pros of having a bisexual girlfriend.
Yes.
Slay.
That is.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Hey girlfriend, if you're listening.
Hey girlfriend, if you're listening. You can't see it, but I'm doing a heart right now.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Cat Mario.
Cat Mario.
Cat Mario.
I passed Cat Mario.
Cat Bowser.
Isn't Bowser already Cat?
No, that one.
That one's a Fire Bowser.
What? Listen, I don't care about Bowser's Fury. That one was rigged. Where you had to buy the amiibo to skip the 10-minute waiting time. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think we actually bought it. I think we just took the sign. So my basement is basically a glorified arcade, and that's where we are in my basement. And there's this big sign. Actually, we did just take it. There's a big sign that says Super Mario and Bowser's Fury poster. And when the game first came out, my dad, who designed this room, went into the store to the big sign and just went, "Hey, can I have this?" And they just went, "Yeah." And then he got in trouble for stealing when he walked out of the store.
What?
And then when the guy said I could have it, and they were like, "No, you can't take that. It's part of our thing." And eventually they gave it and just gave it to him. And so we're looking at the evil fire Bowser from Bowser's Fury.
Yeah, it's hot.
So
I'd smash.
It is hot. It is on fire.
Yeah, literally.
Literally.
What next? Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin? From that show?
Yeah.
Pass.
Lewis.
From that show?
From that show.
Pass.
Smash. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let me think. I'm thinking. Hatsune Miku. Pass.
Who is that?
Doesn't matter anymore. Pass.
It's all over.
Mhm.
It's done.
Yeah.
We could have ended on a high note, but instead we ended on the low note.
Yeah, no.
No.
We got one more to go.
One more.
The ghost from Pac-Man.
Which one?
All of them.
All of them?
All of them.
Pass.
Smash.